Let's make this Christmas inspired ruffle blouse together. The bodice has already been drafted. For drafting details, kindly check the link below. Now I am connecting the side shape and curving the hem to create a more balanced look. Next, I will draw out the darts and cut out the fabric. To cut the front piece, place another fabric underneath and use the back piece as a template. Leave a 1.5-inch allowance at the center front for the button stand. Slightly lift the back piece to adjust the neck depth before cutting. Also, deepen the front armhole by 1/2 inch. Here we have the display of both the back and front pieces. For the pockets, I am marking 3 inches from the center and 4.5 inches across in width. I am using 3 yards of fabric cut into strips measuring 2.5 inches wide by the full length of the fabric. Each strip will be layered in threes with a loose stitch running through the center, then gathered. Cut out all strips until the entire tulle is used up. For the lining, draw the dart lines and cut out the shape. Pin the dart points so they reflect on the other side, then connect the lines. For the sleeves, please see the link below for the drafting tutorial. Head to the sewing machine. The darts on both the main fabric and lining have been sewn. Face the neckline, stitch by 1/2 inch, notch along the seam and trim off excess fabric. Do the same for the hem, sewing by 1/2 inch and notching along the curve. Sew the front dart as well. Then curve the front hem up by 2.5 inches towards the center front. Next, we will sew the neckline, center front and the hem, all by 1/2 inch. Be sure to notch the pointy corners and curves for a smooth finish. Join the shoulders of the back and front pieces together. And then attach the sleeves. Sew from one end to the other by 1/2 inch. For the faux pockets, the fabric piece measures 6 by 5 inches. Fold along the shorter width. Sew both short edges by 1/2 inch, then turn inside out and poke out the corners. Overlock the open edge. Place the pocket on the bodice and fold the bottom in by 1/2 inch. Flip it backwards. Stitch the bottom, then flip it back into position and top stitch the sides securely. The faux pocket is complete. To prepare the ruffles, layer 3 strips of tulle. Run a loose stitch through the middle and pull the threads to create gathers. Mark 2 parallel lines 1/2 inch apart along the hem of the bodice. Start placing the ruffle just after the button stand, top stitching along the first pencil line. At the side seams, the net should lay flat without gathers. Shift the first ruffle aside, then attach the second in the same way. Fluff out the net layers by separating them like I am doing here, so they don't lie flat but look fuller. Repeat this for all layers. Around the armhole, mark 2 parallel lines 1/2 inch apart. Place gathered tulle along both lines. Then trim the net gradually from the outer edge towards the middle armhole. Fluff the gathers here as well. Now place the bodies right sides together and sew the side seams by 1 inch from hem to armhole and across the sleeves. Repeat for the opposite side. Here is the right side of the top. Notice how much fluffier the ruffles have become. Add a press button at the hem along the center front to hold the curve in shape, and that completes this project.